ChipChip Little Golden Book, copyright 1947. This is a version B of Little Golden Book, which I'm told is probably a second printing. So 1947, it's probably late 40s or sometime during the 50s. It's in really good shape. There was no writing on any of the internal pages. There was some writing on the inside cover, which I covered with a library pocket, and I also covered the corners with some metal plates so that it would help prevent further breakdown of the corners. So because this Little Golden Book is one of the older ones, it has 42 pages as opposed to the newer Little Golden Books, which have around 20-something pages. The older ones had 42, and all 42 pages are included in this journal, and they are bound in order, and so the story's intact. And the book includes a lot of tea stain papers, coffee dyed papers, and die cuts, stickers, tracing paper, dyed papers, all kinds of stuff. So this journal is really packed full. This journal also includes really cute fall images from children's textbooks from the 1960s, both reading textbooks and like natural history textbooks. And there are a lot of pockets with those images and tuck spots. I've also included field guide pages with chipmunks, squirrels, beavers, pocket mice, all kinds of little rodents, as well as field guides from trees. This is a picture of ChipChip with his family. I really love the illustrations, both the color illustrations as well as the line drawings in this book. I have a couple other copies of this book that I might use for doing some other art projects, just because I love the colors in this so much. This green is really luminous, and it is just really beautiful, along with the rust colors and the browns, and there's this dark kind of bluish teal that's just amazing. There's several decorated paper clips throughout the journal. This is a acorn paper clip that's holding a card with a monthly planner page for you to use. You can fill in any month that you want. And then along the side, there's profile pictures of chipmunks, different chipmunks, and it's on the back of a jumbo playing card. ChipChip attending chipmunk school, definitely not a happy student. A fabric tuck spot with a journaling card with a leaf tab on it. And I've also included a little book with scrap paper that you can use to take out of the journal if you want to, stick in your purse, use however you want. There's images of owls on the front, which are also definite rodent predators. A ribbon belly band with additional journal cards and leaf stamping on the side. Pheasant image from the graphics fairy, printed on tea-dyed paper. This is a pocket made from a CD envelope, and it has an old postcard inside with looks like maybe an old redwood or sequoia tree. Bee stamping, and there's a journal card with different bee images on it. And this is a postcard. It looks like an old Girl Scout camp maybe in Maryland, and probably during the fall months. Edith Holden center page with chestnuts, and Edith Holden fussy cut birds foraging. This is an envelope made from a handkerchief that I got at a thrift store, and it's lined with vellum to kind of give it some structure. And there are journal cards inside of a teeny tiny file folder inside. Washi tape on tea dye paper with a fussy cut prairie dog image from that natural science textbook for the 1960s. Field guide images of toadstools and a tiny glassine envelope with a journal card and a little tiny acorn iron-on applique. This is a Norman Rockwell page with fall type images that have pets and kids and this really darling old couple. A fall tuck spot from the 1960s reading textbook with some journaling cards behind it, and then there's a larger pocket behind that with a fall type of journal card with a leaf tab. A feather tuck spot and a guest check with writing space and a teeny tiny fussy cut prairie dog on the guest check. There's a pocket next to that with a loon from a field guide page, and that has some writing space on a card that's tucked into that as well. A specimen slide with sunflower seeds and little leaves, and behind that is a bookmark with journal space, and that is in a pocket that's attached to a fold out, and inside the fold out there's images from a 1960s children's nature book, and there's spaces for journaling on the inside of that fold out as well. This page has a pocket that's made from a tea packet from my favorite cinnamon tea, and it's got the little tea tag attached to the pocket. Inside the pocket there's a bookmark with journaling space and a little fluffy red squirrel type tail hanging off the edge of the bookmark, and there's a little teeny fall to-do list and a leaf, and then there's an image from a nature book from the 1960s for kids. Adorable paperclip of a girl bundled up in her winter scarf and hat, and behind the paperclip there's a checklist for winterizing your home, and there's a hand-dyed purple fold-out envelope with journal space for your winterizing notes. So that comes to the end of the ChipChip pages from the book, and the last signature in the journal is just writing space and different journaling cards and other places for you to include your photos or collaging or whatever else you want to do with the book. This is a peekaboo page with a little squirrel peeking through the window that's cut out. Tuck spot with journal card and a page from a really old seed catalog that's late 30s, early 40s with roots that rodents like to eat and squirrels and chipmunks like to eat. This pocket is eco-dyed print printed on tracing paper, and the eco-dyed print came from a digital kit from Pam at the Paper Outpost, and she has a great Etsy shop with these amazing eco-dyed prints in her shop. You should check it out. I use them all the time. They're really beautiful, especially if you print them on vellum or tracing paper. And in the pocket is some journaling cards and a image of a squirrel with a tag and a tab that's a wooden leaf. There's some added journal space underneath this image of a great horned owl predator, and then on the opposite page there's a tuck spot made from a handkerchief that I found in a thrift store, and it had really pretty fall colors and lace. And then inside that tuck spot there's another journal card and a cute image from that 1960s children's textbook with a little girl finding leaves. And then behind that there's a 1938-39 seed catalog page. Tuck spot made from an image from another children's book of a baby chipmunk and an Edith Holden October tag. And behind that there's an image of a lady who looks like she has her refrigerator stocked for winter. This paper is tracing paper that I dyed with alcohol inks, brown and yellow alcohol ink, and then sprayed it with iridescent green shimmer spray. Carrying on with the coffee pot theme, this is an image from a 1961 or 62 Life magazine of a lady with her coffee. It's a coffee ad, and I just really liked her coffee cup. It's just amazingly ornate, and it looks like she's had quite a few cups of coffee there. I could definitely relate to that. It was a really cute ad. And then on the other side of the ad, I included some more journal space and some washi tape. A hidden pocket with some journal cards made from a chocolate hazelnut coffee bag. And the coffee bag had a little squirrel image on it with an acorn that was just adorable. Here's a fuzzy fall plaid flannel pocket that has a iron-on applique of a fox, and then there's a journal card inside and another tuck spot with it's a little envelope with journaling cards inside. page that's decorated with berries and leaves that has journaling lines sewn in, and across from that is a journal planning November month page that's held in with a decorated paper clip with a little pumpkin on it. This is a fussy cut out of an owl from, I think it's a digital kit called Woodland Story, and it's from a shop called Liana Scrap, and she has some really nice digital kits in her shop. And then there's a Loteria card of a pair and some more journaling cards. This page is a cutout of a birdhouse with a little house wren inside, and it has some journaling space around the outside edges. Last page is my favorite tuck spot. A whole lot of squirrels. I don't know what they're doing, but they look like they're having too much fun. There's a little file folder with some journaling cards inside, and then a larger journal card behind that tuck spot with all the crazy squirrels. Attached to the back cover is a woodsy type pocket with a journal card with a little bird on it. And then behind that, there's another larger journal card that has like warm fuzzy coats on it, and a button tab attached and some fringe. And there's journaling space on the back. And then behind that, there's a field guide page. The back cover is lined with a very rich dark brown flocked patterned paper. I hope you enjoyed ChipChip version 2.0 as much as I enjoyed making it. Bye from both of us at Creations by Yellow Dog.